Hi, y'all. I hope you're having a good start to your week. It's Monday, and I'm going to try to do a few books for you today. But the main one I wanted to do today is Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanes. And I have a reason for this, and you'll see at the end. Um, in the United States, it's 10 by 10, this book, and it's published by Plume. Um, I've seen just amazing things done with this book in the United States and all over the world. That's how popular this book is. I mean, Kirby Rosane is a much sought after artist in the coloring industry. Anyway, I'm going to page through the pits for you. They go all the way across. There's several 2-page images. The paperweight is terrible. It's copy paperweight. So you have to use colored pencils, or if you use wet medias, you're going to need bleed through protection, and choose your images wisely because it will bleed through. So it's printed on both sides of the page, sadly, so you have no options there. You got to pick which ones you like the best if you use wet medias, and then decide what you want to keep and what you're willing to lose. Sadly, I hate that because this is such a beautiful book. I'm sure a lot of people would have every intention of coloring the whole thing. And it's not an easy book to color. There's a lot of detailed images. I would say this is good for intermediate to advanced colorists, as well as artists, because it's a search challenge as well as a doodle challenge. These butterflies, he wants folks to doodle in as well. I have several copies of this book because my son's friends have come over on coloring night before and colored, and when they pick this book to color in, I gift it to them and send it home with them. So they're not cheap. They're over $10 a piece. Here's one he wants you to fill in the doodles or decorate the feathers for the peacock. I'm a doodler, so I don't mind that so much, but I do know that a lot of people prefer not to have that in their Bashford books and this book as well as many others. He doesn't have too many that he expects you to doodle in, so that's good news. But he has multiple 2-page images, and they go right into the spine, and it's not easy to get into the spine of these books. So that's one of the bigger complaints about the books. But the images in themselves are absolutely amazing. Here's a zebra. He says, complete the zebra stripes. So you can either complete them by doing kawaii designs like he has done, or you can just color them rainbow or black and white, however you want. Regardless, the image is going to be beautiful when it's done. I've seen this one done a lot and done very, very well. I have to admit, I'm actually a pretty good colorist, but I am so intimidated by some of these books that have such little things that you need to color in, like the doodles. Now they want you to finish the lion's mane. There's a lot of people that don't like that. Then over here, he wants you to fly the bats across the page, or flip, more bats onto the page. That doesn't bother me so much because, like I said, I'm a doodler. But the images are so small, and because of recent changes in my life, being blind, it's a little difficult. I've got about 15% of my eyesight left right now, and it's really hard for me to do the small items. I have to use like mega power magnifying glasses. So that's why you guys see me on here a lot doing reviews and looking at all the beautiful stuff that y'all do. I enjoy it so much because I'm really not coloring that much right now as I'm going through this process with my eyes. I'm working with a neurosurgeon and a neuro-ophthalmologist. I just called him again today, trying to see if there's anything we can do about my eyesight. If not, then I'm going to have to maybe stick to reviewing and more simpler images, I guess. Another page he wants you to doodle in, the turtles. Here is the 8th page. I'm not sure what kind of monkeys these are. I don't know if they're chimpanzees or orangutans. Some of them look kind of long like orangutans. But anyways, I've seen this page done beautifully with the background all done in blue. And oh my goodness, so beautiful. He is certainly a talented artist. I would love to get into his mind for a day. Actually, I said he doesn't expect you to do too much doodling in this book. I lied, because here's an elephant that he wants doodled. And his trunk's up to the side, so I can live with that. It's a Ganesh. I don't like to color elephants without the trunk up. If I get a book where there's an elephant with the trunk down, I tear that page out. And throw it away, actually, because I don't like I'm so superstitious, and elephants with trunks up mean good luck, good prosperity, good fortune, and I have several in my house with trunks up. I don't like them with trunks down. I don't have any with trunks down. I know that sounds silly, but everybody's got their own beliefs. This picture I've seen done absolutely stunningly. Okay, yeah, I did lie about the doodling. Here's a fish page that he wants you to doodle in. But regardless how you did it, this page would be lovely even if you just simply colored it, which might be what I end up doing. Okay, here's the bear. I know you all have seen this. I know you're all familiar with this book. There's a reason. There's a method to my madness of reviewing this book today. This octopus page, I've seen this done amazingly well. It's fun because I've seen most of these pages colored. This book has been out for a long time. He actually has a new book coming out this spring. It's called Animorphia. So that should be really cool. But I want to talk to you a little bit about that as well, because I have issues with his books. I've seen this Fox page done very beautifully. It's only a one-sided image, so it's a good one for people to start on in Kirby's book, because it's only one page. A lot of his are two-page illustrations. This one here is squid, and he wants you to finish those. And here we have the snake page. I've seen this page done a lot. Boo. If I ever do get my eyesight back and I go at this book, I'll probably save this image for last, because I'm not a big fan of snakes. They kind of creep me out. And here's another page he wants you to doodle, crocodiles. Yeah, I love this book, but a lot of people don't like the doodling in it. I don't mind it. I'll do it, probably, but I think he has a little much in it now that I'm going through the book again. Here's the tiger, and boy, is he difficult. Look at all these little teeny images, but how much fun is this image? And then when you get into the spine, that's going to be a rough one for y'all. Here's the roosters. This is also a double-page image. I saw this done recently, beautifully done. So pretty. Some of these are limited with the little kawaii figures in them, and others, like the tiger, is just utterly filled with them. And the snakes doesn't have many doodles, and the fox has a lot. This page doesn't have hardly any. So, you know, pick your pages wisely. As you get better, you know, you're going to want to tackle the more difficult pages. Here is, what the hell is this? I'm sorry, I'm being blind. It kind of, this is some kind of lizard. Blech! Anyway, being blind doesn't help. He's scary looking. He's got a lot of images, the kawaii images in him. Here's another page he wants you to do the orcas. Here's a nice page. This would be a good one for beginners in his book, as there's not so many little images in it. So it could be colored beautifully and look great without a lot of horror. A swordfish, double page image, but not horrible with the kawaii images. That's Peyton in there. Peyton is learning her voice, as you can hear. So she's talking really loud, aren't you, Peyton? She's in her swing and she's talking to herself in the mirror. Isn't that adorable? This page, the blue-faced baboon, so beautiful, but very challenging. 2-page spread. And here is a page where he wants you to draw more of the bees bumbling towards the flowers. But this page would be beautiful, just done simply. Here's the octopus page. Not horrible with the little teeny images, but it's a 2-page spread, but could be done beautifully. I've seen the flamingo page done beautifully. Got lots of little kawaiis and the feathers there at the end of it. Here's Peyton's talking to you in the monkey talk. This is the images aren't too bad, so this could be done beautifully. And here's the key. It's also a search challenge. You're going to be looking for all of these little items in the pages, and this is the stuff you'll be looking for and all the answers he provides you with as well. So have a look in the back about what you're supposed to be looking for before you start. Look this over so that, you know, when you see all these little images, it dawns on you, oh, that's one of my searches. I'll probably choose to use a certain color on all the things that are in here. Okay, back to what I wanted to talk to you about. The paper quality in this book absolutely sucks. Animorphia is coming out, and in America, he is using Plume again to do his books. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is, I ordered this. It's the hardbound copy of Animorphia. Look at how bright that is. And it's done by Loam Art. And the paper quality is nice and thick. Much better than the American quality. I think this is about 35 bucks now. I'm not sure. I bought it a while back. I can't tell you how much I paid for it because I don't remember. But I did just get this copy from the Wordery. They're based in England, I believe. And Loom also did this. And the paper quality is that of the hardbound version. Very nice. So what I'm suggesting to all of you is to boycott the Plume version and order your version from the Wordery when Animorphia comes out. Because Loom Art will be doing the Wordery's version and you will get the nice paper. If you order it from Amazon, you will get it from American Plume and the paper will not be so nice. The Wordery has free shipping as well as the Book Depot. And I believe the Book Depot is based in England too. But my suggestion is when you order it, check to see what publisher is publishing the book so you know that you get the kind with the better paper. So Loom Art will probably be doing his Animorphia overseas as well. And then Plume Art will be doing the Animorphia version with the terrible paper. So I would recommend everybody boycott Plume until he uses a different publisher in America and order your copies from the Wordery where you get good paper. So this is a comparison review. Plume sucks. Loam Art has beautiful paper. Thanks, guys. And that was Peyton's word on the issue as well. Anything more to say, Peyton? There you go. Thanks.